Omi Àdìó ní ìlú Adélàní tí í ṣe bàbá Àṣàbí, àgbẹ̀ paraku ni. Ó fẹ́rẹ̀ má sí ohun ọ̀gbìn kan tí kì í gbìn tán. Ìgbà mìíràn bí kòkó rẹ̀ bá jáde, ńṣe ní dàbí ẹni pé kò sí àgbẹ̀ tó ń ṣe oko kòkó mọ́ ní Omi Àdìó. One of the major problems that Yoruba language learners face is their lack of ability or confidence to speak Yoruba. And this comes from the fact that they feel people will laugh at them when they pronounce words. Well, come closer, I have something to tell you. If you're new here, my name is Eniola, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It can be so frustrating when you've put in a lot of effort into learning a language, but you can't speak it. You don't have the confidence to communicate with people because they laugh at you, maybe at your accent or the way you pronounce a certain word. And you know that Yoruba is a tonal language. The way you pronounce a word will determine the meaning, and you can say something entirely weird and people will look at you like, what? All right. I do say to people though, your ability to speak Yoruba fluently is largely dependent on your ability to be able to read and pronounce Yoruba words correctly. That is the fundamental. It's absolutely important for you to be able to speak Yoruba confidently, which is why I have come up with this course. So I created this course to help people like you to be able to read, write, and understand Yoruba fluently. You might be wondering though, or contemplating, should I take the course or not? Well, don't worry. Continue watching because there is a sample lesson from this course in this video. So after watching it, you decide. One thing I can guarantee you though is after taking this course, your pronunciation will get a lot better. Now I want you to watch the sample lesson. Ẹ káàbọ̀. You're getting to the end of this module. Have you enjoyed it so far? By now, do you know your do? Different from Ray, different from me? Can you mix them together? Do you understand the change in the tones? Yeah, I am happy if you understood all of that. Now, in this unit, I am going to be teaching you how to fish. Well, that is figurative, not literally. There is a saying that goes, give a man a fish and it will be fine for a day. But if you teach that man how to fish, it will be fine forever. So that is what I am doing for you in this unit. It is a different thing for me to tell you, oh, this is how you pronounce this word. This is how you pronounce that word. And it is a different thing for me to actually teach you the structure and the breakdown of how you can pronounce any word. So even if there is no one there to ask, oh, how do I pronounce this? You will be able to do the pronunciation yourself, and learning Yoruba will become a lot easier for you. Okay, now let's get into it. When you see a word like this, what do? Your brain might go, oh, what's going on? I don't understand. No. You need to breathe. Okay? Breathe in and breathe out and calm. Now, let us look at how to fish out the pronunciation of this word. Here we go. This is a very long word, isn't it? I know, you will be terrified. But there are 3 things you need to do when you see a new word that you don't know how to pronounce. If you don't know how to pronounce a word, you will not be able to understand the meaning. And if you don't understand the meaning of the word, then that's the end to it. But even if you see a word that you don't understand the meaning, if you can pronounce it, you can ask people when you see them like, oh, so what is the meaning of this word? That is because you already understand how to pronounce it. So let's break it down because there are 3 things involved. When you see a word like this, the first thing you want to do, okay? The first thing you want to do is count how many vowel letters are in the word. Okay? How many vowel letters are in the word. Now, in this word, let's count the vowel letters in it. Go. Ọ̀kan, méjì, mẹ́ta, mẹ́rin, márùn, mẹ́fà. Yeah? There are 6 vowel letters in this word. Okay, that is the first thing you need to do. All right? When you see a Yoruba word that you don't know and you're so scared, you don't know how to pronounce it, first thing to do is count the vowels. Okay? So we have 6 vowels in this word. Number 2, break the word down into syllables. Okay? You break the word down into syllables. What is the rule of a Yoruba syllable? Every Yoruba syllable must have a vowel. Okay? Every Yoruba syllable must have a vowel. We already know that there are 6 vowels, right? Now let's break this word into 6 syllables. Okay? Here we go. The first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, and 6th. We have 6 syllables. Well done, everyone. You've done well so far. Now, the third thing you need to do is identify what tone mark is in each syllable. Okay? The tone mark on each syllable. Where do we have tone marks? Tone marks are usually on vowel letters, isn't it? That means we have 6 tone marks in this word, but let's identify each one of them. So in the first syllable, we have re, re. In the second syllable, we have mi, mi. While in the third syllable, we have do, do. Mi, mi. And in the 5th syllable, what do we have? Again, do, do. While in the last syllable, we have mi. Okay, mi. Okay, so the tone marks on this word are re, mi, do, mi, re, mi, do, mi. Okay, we have identified the vowels, we have identified the tone marks, and we have broken them down into syllables. Now we're going to pronounce each syllable with the vowels and tone marks. The first syllable there sounds ah, ah. Remember, it has a re tone mark, so is ah, ah. And the next one is mo, mo, because it has a mi tone mark. Mo, mo. And the third syllable sound is because it has a do tone mark. And the fourth one is again mi, because it's ma, ma, ma. And the next one there is wo, wo, wo. While the last syllable is ra, ra, ra. Now let's put all of them together. And here is how you go. A, mo, ma, wo, ran. 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 Can you see that? A, mo, ma, wo, ran. A, mo, ma, wo, ran. A, mo, ma, wo, ran. Now tell me, which one would have been easier for someone to just tell you, oh, this is how you pronounce this word. You say, amu maworo. And for you to be able to actually discover how to pronounce it. Which do you think is better? You knowing how to pronounce it yourself, isn't it? Because that person will not always be there to remind you or to tell you, no, this is how you pronounce it, amu maworo. But because you already know the logic yourself, okay, this is what I need to do. I break it down this way, I follow the next step, and then I'm able to read it myself. I'm able to pronounce it myself. This is the most important thing for me, for you to know. I will not always be there to tell you this is how you pronounce this. I want you to be able to pick up a Yoruba book and read it fluently. And that only boils down to if you can understand the breakdown. Okay? Amohun maworan re mi do mi. Amohun maworan. Okay. Now, before I get into this, I want you to give it a go. This next word. Okay. Were you able to get the pronunciation correctly? With the correct tone marks? All right, now let's do it together. What is the first thing we need to do? We count the vowels. How many vowels are in here? Let's count. Ọ̀kan, méjì, mẹ́ta, mẹ́rin, márùn. So this word here has got 5 vowels. Okay? And that 5 vowels mean that word there will be, yes, 5 syllables. Now let's break them down into their syllables. There are 5 syllables because there are 5 vowels. Now, let us identify the tone marks on them. The first one is do. The next one is do. And the following one is mi. The fourth one is mi. And the last one is mi. Now let's pronounce each one in its syllable with the tone marks on them. I. I. The next syllable, te. 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 The next syllable, si. 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 And the next one, wa. 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 While the last one is ju. Ju. Now let's pronounce everything together. I, te, si, wa, ju. Ìtẹ̀síwájú. 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 Did you get that correctly? Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fúnra yín. Ìtẹ̀síwájú. Okay, so ó dá mi lójú pé ẹ ti ní ìtẹ̀síwájú nínú ẹ̀kọ́ Yorùbá yín. Ó dá mi lójú pé ẹ ti ní ìtẹ̀síwájú nínú ẹ̀kọ́ Yorùbá yín. I know that you're progressing in your study of the Yoruba language because now you can read Yoruba by yourself. You can pronounce Yoruba words by yourself without help. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ó yá, ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fúnra yín. Ìtẹ̀síwájú. We're going to look at 3 more words. Okay? 3 more. Now, look at this word here. Can we pronounce it correctly? Spot on. Give it a try. How did you do? Okay, again, let us follow the steps. We're going to count how many vowels are in here. Ṣé ọ̀kan, méjì, mẹ́ta, mẹ́rin, márùn, mẹ́fà. There are 6 vowels. Okay? Now, into syllables. Isn't it? 6 syllables. And also, let us identify the tone marks on them. The first syllable has the do tone mark. Second, third, fourth, and fifth syllable has re tone marks on them. And the last syllable has the do tone mark. Again. All right. So, shall we try pronouncing each syllable? I. I. I with the do tone mark is I. Okay? Fa. 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 A with the re tone mark is A. So, fa. Fa. Ra. 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 Again, A with the re tone mark is A. A. So, ra. Ra. And in this syllable, we only have one vowel letter, which is e. E. Also, it has the re tone mark. E. E. And the next syllable is ni. Ni. We have E with the re tone mark. So it is E. Ni. E. Ni. And in the last syllable, we have mo. 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 We have the O and the do tone mark. So it goes O. O. Mo. All right. Let's pronounce them together. I. Fa. Ra. E. Ni. Mo. I. Fa. Ra. E. Ni. Mo. Ifara eni 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 mo. Mo ṣe fara ẹni mọ̀ fún àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi. Mo ṣe fara ẹni mọ̀ fún àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi. Mo ṣe fara ẹni mọ̀ fún àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi. Ṣé yín náà máa ṣe fara ẹni mọ̀ fún mi? Ẹ fara yín mọ̀ fún mi o, torí mo fẹ́ ṣe ìfara ẹni mọ̀ tiyín àti tèmi. Okay? Well done, everyone. 2 more to go. 2 more. So, this word here, dissect it, and tell me how you pronounce it. Here you go. This is quite easy, isn't it? Because it's a shorter word compared to the ones we've been looking at since, which is long. But this one is shorter. How did you pronounce it? Shall we go with the technique? The first thing to do is count the vowel letters. How many vowel letters do we have here? Ọ̀kan, méjì, mẹ́ta. We have just 3 vowel letters. That means we're going to have 3 syllables. So we break them down into their syllables. We have 1, 2, 3 syllables. Now, let's identify the tone mark in each syllable. The first syllable has the tone mark mi, mi. And the next one has the tone mark mi, mi. While the last one has the tone mark do, do. Okay, let's pronounce each syllable with the tone mark. Here we go. Bu, bu, bu. That is u with mi. Tone marks gives you u, bu, bu. And the next syllable is re, re. E with mi is e. So re, re. And the last syllable is di, di. Because there is e and do tone mark. So it gives us di, di. Now let's pronounce them together. Bu, re, di. Bu, re, di. Buredi, 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 buredi. Ṣé ẹ̀yin ti jẹ búrẹ́dì Agége rí? Èmi fẹ́ràn búrẹ́dì Agége gan-an ni. Ṣé ẹ̀yin ti jẹ búrẹ́dì Agége rí? Èmi fẹ́ràn búrẹ́dì Agége gan-an ni. Búrẹ́dì, búrẹ́dì, búrẹ́dì. Okay, let's look at the final word for this unit. All right, here we go. Attempt it. Dissect it. Tell me how to pronounce it. Okay, how did you do? First thing first, as always, count the vowels. How many vowels do we have here? Ọ̀kan, méjì, mẹ́ta, mẹ́rin. We have 4 vowel letters. And we're going to break them into 4 syllables, right? And each syllable has what tone mark? The first syllable has the tone mark do, isn't it? The second to the last syllable has the tone mark me. All right. Now let's pronounce each syllable with their tone mark. A. A. Te. Te. Ti. Ti. Si. Si. Did you notice that the second syllable did not have the usual high tone mark like the others? Do you remember why? That is because this first one here has a do tone mark. Remember the relationship between me and do when they are next to each other. So, let's pronounce them together. A, te, ti, si. 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 Ṣé ẹ máa ń gbọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ àtẹ́tísí I Speak Yoruba Too? Ṣé ẹ máa ń gbọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ àtẹ́tísí I Speak Yoruba Too? Ṣé ẹ máa ń gbọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ àtẹ́tísí I Speak Yoruba Too? Mo mọ̀ pé ẹ máa ń gbọ́. Inú mi dẹ̀ dùn pé ẹ máa ń gbọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ àtẹ́tísí mi. Ṣó dáa báun? All right, everyone. I have really enjoyed creating these lessons for you, and I really hope that they will help you. You know that to get the best out of this lesson is for you to practice them as many times as you can. So please don't just finish this and like, oh, I'm done, push them one side. No, pick up a Yoruba book and practice pronouncing each word, okay? Follow the technique I just taught you. Look at the vowel letters, look at the syllables in there, look at the tone mark, try pronouncing each syllable by itself, and then you join them together and practice it as many times as you can until you can confidently pronounce the word without thinking about it, without any mistake. And before you know it, you'll be reading Yoruba fluently without any help. And you remember, the moment you can read Yoruba and pronounce Yoruba word fluently, speaking Yoruba will become a lot easier for you because you've trained your muscles to how Yoruba words are spoken, to how Yoruba words are pronounced, to how Yoruba words are read. So please, practice as many times as you can. That's it for this unit, and I'll see you in the next unit. What do you think after watching that video? Are you convinced now to take it? The Yoruba Alphabets and Tone course will be made available to the public in April, and you'll be able to register for it at www.ispeakyoruba2.com. So watch out for it and build your confidence to be able to speak Yoruba fluently.